Oh. I've been watching this game between top rated player in the section and Ud Haishan. I think black had a chance to get the better of white here. Um, Instead of queen e8, I thought just queen c7 and giving up the e pawn, the e7 pawn, but then getting like really active pieces. And you're not even going to be down a pawn because you've already taken on e5. Yeah, it's just, white has 3 pawns against 2 over here. These pawns are pretty weak. So it's definitely better for white. But we'll keep an eye on that. Hmm. It looks like a lot of regulars. So, so this game is equal pieces. Kings are on castle on opposite sides of the board, which means you can try to go for an attack with your pawns. And that's just what white's doing. So this looks better for white. Mostly because of this weakness here. So all it takes is one push by white, and already black has to figure out what to do about uh, the pawn situation. And white's pawns are all still here, so it's going to take longer for black's pawns to reach them. So check. Okay, so it looks like white's the higher, or black's the higher rated player. Yeah, so I mean, oops, so it's a fork on this pawn, but even if you take the pawn, which I mean might be the best decision, white's still going to get an open file. So it's pretty common to actually sack a pawn as well. It's all about having active pieces. Yeah, so I mean, this move just, I've seen this a few times today. Players kind of just putting their pieces on passive spots. I mean, maybe he thought the knight was attacked, but it was just defended. So I don't really see the point of taking the knight away from the nice spot here. Sometimes when you're playing a higher rated player, you know, usually the low rated player gives just a little bit. They give just a little bit of ground, and that's all the stronger player needs to win. Yeah, so this looks lost for black. So. Let's head out to a different section. Let's see. So these games look like pretty much still in the middle game. I mean, which is good. The tournament just got started. All right, so just want, I guess it's a Sicilian. Oh, not a Sicilian. King's Indian. Yeah, it kind of, well, kind of looks like it transposed to a Sicilian, but maybe not because you got the bishop there. Yeah, no, this looks like a good one. Only one game is finished, actually. Okay. So I just played b4. Yeah, it's always nice to have your rook lined up on the same file as the queen. There can be like opportunities for like discovered attacks and different tactics. Yeah, definitely white's a little better. You know, white's also castled as well. Oh, so black actually is the higher rated player, or at least it's what it looks like. Yeah, it's just always sort of interesting to look at the ratings, just to, you know, see if there's any upsets, things like that. Okay. So, I mean, ratings on Lee Chess, it's pretty hard to tell. Also, this rating's provisional, so it could be much higher. All right, so that was K12. So this is K4. Okay. Oh wow, so the pawns actually are equal. It's funny because it doesn't look like they are. Okay, so white decided to push the pawn. I mean, you want to get it to the end at the same time. It was guarded here, so he could have been more patient. Because you know, black's two connected pawns are really strong, but they're not headed up the board yet. In fact, neither of them can move, and now white has to defend this one. I think better might have just been keep the pawn here and then push. Though d6 could be okay too. Well, there's a lot of time on the clock, so it's a little hard to tell exactly when someone's gonna move. So, well, okay. Yeah, I guess d7 is basically forced. Now rook there to stop the queening. Oh man, yeah, this is it's really complicated because having the pawns here is not good for black. Makes the pawn structure less flexible. So even if they go into a rook end or a king and pawn ending, that could be tricky. I mean, I still liked keeping the pawn here, but yeah, I mean, this does give black some things to think about. You know, so clearly black can go, and well, even that is tricky. White has a couple different things they could do. Black has to decide: do I want to go into king and pawn ending? It's very irritating for them that well, they can't push either pawn without losing one, though. Then this pawn would fall, so it's just tricky. And yeah, definitely different things, you know, white can also do. Well, so yeah, rook b7 definitely came to consideration. I mean, I think, I don't know, it's very tricky. You know, the game is moving along pretty quickly, so I don't know how much time we'll have to analyze all this. But definitely equal chances, I would say. Don't know who's gonna win. I think objectively speaking, it's like about equal. I don't know. Based on just everything I've seen, all these games, I'm gonna say White's gonna win. That's just a prediction. It's not based really even on the board necessarily. It's just things that I've seen. Let's just say. Wow. So Black gives White another chance to trade. But yeah, Rook B5. So I don't know. I mean, this pawn. Well, I don't know. In fact, did Black? Maybe Black should have moved the pawn first. Because yeah, you'd rather lose this one than this one. All right. Well, anyway. So this is K4 section. Let's go to. Oh, these are both from K12. Yeah, not much change. Yeah, just Swan's game. Not much has changed either. All right. We'll try to pick a game from K8. Oh, and these guys are moving along though, so take a quick look at K8, and we'll probably just watch that game, considering it'll probably be going along pretty quickly. Yeah, well, this one's pretty fun. That was at opposite sides castling where White was doing well, but then they did that passive retreat. So Black's up a pawn, but doesn't mean too much yet. But definitely, actually, this queen's really nice. So I think it's advantage to Black. So this is from K8. All right, let's see what's happening in our endgame. Oh, I did. What? Uh, oh, he just. All right, he didn't go after the pawn. It's a little surprising. Oh, why do people do this to me? Just blitzing out without a second's thought. It's my favorite thing in the world. Just kidding. Yeah, players definitely could have spent more time here, but it's basically a broken record by this point. All right, so now Black's thinking, but as we've seen before, he could have been thinking, 5 moves back. It's tough. I mean, I've been saying this all year. King and pawn endings are just so tricky, and to see players blitzing them out, I don't know, it does something to you. It's just very painful. Often, players in like the who kind of have just hit 1,000 and are like, well, how do I get to like the next kind of threshold, like the 15, 1600? And it's really all end games. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Okay, so black should have gone here, because then when the king steps here to support the pawn, this would queen move check, but that opportunity was missed. So now they both queen at least, but it's white to move. And, white kind of has the initiative because they get to dictate, the checks, what's going to happen next. It could have been the kings were here. That's pretty simple to see if you go back. And then black would be the one putting white in check, but unless I don't think white could have stopped. Well, I'd have to take a look at that. I mean, yeah, after all this, it might just be kind of equal. I mean, the extra pawn doesn't really count for much. Well, I don't want to miss any action, but since there's a slight pause, I'm gonna go back to this point. Yeah. Oh, well, I think he could have gone there because I think white has to go here. Yeah, you don't want to just. Yeah, of course. Ah, white would have gone here, and then that puts the king on the queening square, where it would be in check. All right, but this is where we're at. Yeah, I mean, maybe white was just worried about the checks, so. It's equal, but something tells me we're not going to be headed for a draw. Just one of my feelings. Check back real quick. All right, things are kind of holding steady. In just once game, they've made like half a move. Still looks fairly equal in those games also. So we have 3 equal games. But, equal doesn't mean draw. I mean, you could have a very unbalanced position with chances for both sides. And that would be equal, but not drawish. Okay, so white actually decides to move the king. Yeah, kind of like this because, you get closer to your pawn. Very safe. Oh, it does allow this. Okay, no, that's not what white wanted. So probably, okay, king e3 was not a good move then because, I mean, I don't know if black can win, but it's not what you want. Yeah, king f3 was a good move. Wait, was that really just a win? Oh shoot, maybe he should have gone king e2 and just let him take it? No, that's gotta be a loss. Wow, is it really that easy though? Hmm. Well, I guess white is not gonna win. Alright, let's see how black does this. Alright, so we can always go back over the end of this game, but yeah, this one looks really good. It's just Swans game. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's a win. So it turns out what's funny, this is actually a win no matter whose turn it is to move. If it was one rank back, like kings were here and the pawn is here, then if it's black to move, it's a draw. But being so close, actually a win no matter what. Um, oops, sorry. Go there. Yeah. So if it was black's move, he could just go here. Yeah. But okay. Wow, and prediction is actually wrong. Well, someone did win, but it wasn't white. Yeah, no, good game, guys. It's a good game. Yeah, King E3, just a crucial mistake. Yeah. So yeah, once the queens were traded, I guess was there really any way? So yeah, I think as soon as you trade, mm, and if you just move the king, I don't even move. Oh, geez, someone's already analyzed it. Yeah, it turns out it's just a draw. White didn't even have any like force tricks or anything. Alright, so it is a win no matter what. So the idea here, okay, you just go here and okay. Even if white goes here, just here, yeah. All right, well, this one's definitely, yeah, it looks like a lot of players looking at this one. Let's see, black's still up the pawn. Yeah, so definitely black's doing well, but still gotta figure out, how you're gonna push that extra pawn. Can't really push pawns now because the rooks and queens just make too much counterplay. If all these pieces were gone, you could just push your pawn up the board. All right, let's take a quick look if there's anything else going on. Games are probably getting down to the limit. Okay. Oh yeah, so the two bishops against the black is all those pawns. Normally I'd really like the two bishops against the rook. Black does have two extra pawns though. So that could be bad. Oh, Will's playing. So Will's up a couple pawns. Alright, so this should be winning for white. So okay. Yeah, looks like Will's really been taking his time, which is great. Let's see if yeah, we got a good one here. All right. Yeah, so white has 3 passed pawns. Flaming brains. These are still kind of in the middle game. Yeah. I go, white's bringing the king. So black looks like he's going to use his pawns to make a distraction, try to get this one, but looks like the king is too close, just in time. Oh, he goes this way. Well, I don't want to say too much, but we might go back to this moment and talk about a couple things. Okay, I guess this works too. Back here, yeah, I think just king d4 is probably just easier, protect the pawn. The only thing black can hope for would have been to trade these two for these two and then try to get some kind of drawn position. There are some positions where even with 2 connected pass pawns, it's still a draw. Well, with the rooks on, of course. But now looks like, yeah, he's just gonna win that, and then there's just nothing. It's just over. Oh, these guys actually have played before. Oh, that was that crazy game they had a draw. Yeah, Flaming Brains is weirdly low rated. It should be probably a lot higher. All right. Still a lot of time in the games. Well, all right, these guys are playing pretty fast, so I guess we'll just watch the end of this. Okay, yeah, I don't see any hope, so. Yeah, I mean, everything else looks pretty equal. I mean, like I said, like black because of the extra pawn, but you can't really make use of the extra pawn yet because the queen and rooks make too many threats. Oh, and by the way, I haven't seen anything yet, but definitely, guys, don't like offer draws. Like, you want to play the positions out. I mean, you're paying for 4 games or however many games it is, so you want to play all the games, right, and get that experience. I mean, don't worry too much about your ratings. I mean, ratings go up and down. As long as you're improving, the rating will get better. I mean, I've had some bad games where I declined a draw and went on to lose, but I mean, I still don't regret it. I still learned stuff from those games. And just having that attitude that you're not going to take any draws or offer any draws. I think it, makes your opponents fear you because they know you're going to try to fight it out. I think White's made a little bit of progress because The mate threat stops a lot of black's opportunities, and this pawn's well defended. So I'm not sure what black's going to do. Yeah, I gotta say, it does look better for white. Just black's just a little bit uncoordinated here. No, I think the King's Indian is just really tough to play. Oh, so white was able to do a breakthrough. Maybe black missed that pawn's attacked. All right, so white's a little bit low on time though compared to their opponent, so that could be a factor. But anyway, let's go back to this one. So this is Bad Kriska in Catch 31 from K8 section. So you got a few players watching this game also. Looks like Castaway Whale predicted the next move, Queen C5. Yeah, always fun, especially if you're watching games of players stronger than you. Try to guess the next move. Now all these Super GM tournaments are streaming with commentary. So it's fun to kind of watch the games live and try to guess what they're going to do next. Compare your thoughts to those of the grandmasters who are analyzing the games and see if you got it right. Yeah, I mean, Queen C5 looks definitely caught my eye, attacking the pawns. I don't know, it's still tough for black to prove this advantage. Their advantage of a pawn, so I don't know. Oh, E3. Yeah, E3 does allow F3. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for white to get to that pawn. Yeah, normally you don't want to do a move like that, just makes the light squares weak. All right, so King B2, yeah, I mean, that's sort of expected to protect both the pawns. Yes, I am the narrator. I'll try. I don't know. Now that I've been listening to a lot of the grandmasters talk about, like, these tournaments happening right now, feel a little, I don't know, I wish I was as strong as them, but I'll do my best. Yeah, Queen D4. That was predicted by MYM Chess Ian. Or what was the exact name? Oh. Yeah, I mean that definitely helps black because you get rid of the mate threat, and the more pieces that get traded, the more you can just use your extra pawn. Yeah, definitely. I think it's looking a lot more winning for black than it was just a while ago. Yep, so defend the pawn. Oh, wait, just sack the bishop? Yeah, I don't think they had to do that. Oh, unless I'm mistaken, there's an open square. All right, well, This should be all black now. Yeah, this just looks bad for black, so rook 8 d5. Okay. Yeah, MYM Chessian predicted that move as well. Rook d5. Well, that's good news if you're black. You're playing the same moves that the best player would have made. Yeah, I think, being passive is just not going to work. I think white has to be as active as they can. Try to get a pass pawn. I mean, you do have 3-on-2 on the queen side. All you need is one pass pawn. I mean, well, one pass pawn to reach the end. Yeah, that's very annoying. Yeah, normally, I would say white doesn't want to trade, but if you don't, you're going to lose. Black's just going to go rook h5 and get the h pawn. So I don't know what else white could have done. At least now you isolate this pawn. All right, you guys didn't want him to take it, but what else was he going to do? There's no open files. You move, just rook h5, and you probably just have to go back to e1, and that loses so much time. Hey, it might have been a loss no matter what, I mean, but I think taking was the best. So at least you don't have 3 pawns coming at you. It's only 2. Yeah, I don't, yeah, instead of king, well, I don't know. Yeah, white needs to get a pass pawn. I don't know. I still think there's some chances for white here. Not giving up yet. Gotta get going though. Well, actually, this game white's winning, but down to 1 minute. Well, 2 minutes, I should say. All right, wait, did they move? No, it's a different game. It's from K12. Oh, this is K8. All right, 90 seconds. Look, so there's a 5-second increment. It's a lot of time though. Oh shoot! All right, we're missing this game. Oh, see, look how fast that pawn got down there. Boom, boom, boom. Man, that was quick. Seemed to just race up the board. Yeah, maybe White should have tried to use their king to block the pawns, but, you know, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if White can even, like, get back. Okay, rook a8 was played. Black's move. Yeah, White's hoping for one last trick, but this should win then. All right, let's go to this game. Oh, White sacked their queen. That's what they were calculating. Does it work though? Oh my gosh. White just sacked the queen for a rook. It was 37 seconds. But yeah, queen c6. I don't think the sacrifice worked. Let's take a quick look at this game. Nope, hasn't moved. Man, this game got kind of interesting. Wow. All right, I think Black's just gonna win. Yeah, the bishop on c5 just can't help. Oh, bishop d4. But king h7, and I think that wins. Yeah, otherwise it was just bishop takes knight, and then rook takes rook, queen takes rook d8, but now there's no pin on the 8th rank, so the queen could just move. Wow, is there anything? All right, there's rook d6. Oh, maybe there's something going on. Oh yeah, queen c1 check. Just missed it. Wow, this was a pretty crazy turnaround because White was winning, but then it kind of got low on time, went for this queen sacrifice that didn't really work. Oh man, 2 seconds go. All right, Black should win. So Black's gonna win. How do you get back? What? Huh, okay. I think Black could have just promoted, but okay. Maybe he was worried? Well, hey, if I'm White, I'm a little bit happier to see this. Maybe. But, yeah. Good game, guys. Tough one. This game maybe was a little closer than it should have been. but okay. I just want to see what happens here. Yeah, just queen and black wins. All right, good game, guys. I mean, definitely play it out if you want to, but black should be winning. So here, white kind of just gave a piece up when I don't think they had to. But now they got some counterplay. Yeah, that knight h5 never really got with it. Oh shoot. Oh, this is force mate. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, could white have prevented that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's rook f1, but then just rook e2. There might have been. Oh no, queen still protects. So, all right. I guess this was just winning. All right. Any games still left? Nope. No, be Sheldon. Sheldon's a pretty good player. All right. Oh, nice. Heuristic mind going for a sack. No, black declines the sacrifice. Yeah, what happened? What was this game? Why is everyone's king on D1? Oh, Evan's gambit. Oh, maybe she just missed. Or bishop's attack and F2. Oh, probably white should have castled. I don't know. I don't know anything. Yeah, but okay. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, I took away the spot for the king. Oh, all right. But black has some opportunities. Yeah. So, all right. What is this? This is K4. Okay, so K8 will start in 4 minutes, and then we have a couple minutes for these guys. Yeah, so it looks pretty good for black. Black's up a pawn. Pretty active pieces. White's trying to get something going, but I think if black plays well, black should just be winning. There's just too many weaknesses. Hmm. Yeah, Queen F7 I was looking at as well, just to help protect everything. Yeah, it was like that A pawn's gonna drop. All right, so I think Black's doing pretty well. All right, got Evans, or not Evans, oh my gosh. Got Smith Moore Gambit over here. That should be fun. So you're giving up the D pawn, and then you're giving up another pawn. So White gives up a pawn for fast development. It's basically the definition of a gambit. Comes from the word gamble, so giving up a pawn, but in hopes of something more, as in checkmate. Just want to see how White plays this. Yeah, you want to get the bishop here as soon as possible, even before the knight and this bishop. Just get the bishop to c4, eyes the f pawn. This is the more accurate way to play. Just get the bishop here earlier. Like right now, you could bring it here. Now, see, one more move by Black. Yeah. All right, so if the bishop had been here earlier, instead of like this bishop being moved, this would have worked, and then check, and then win this piece. So that's why you want to get the bishop here as soon as possible. All right, looks pretty equal. Yeah, I think K8 has the strongest players. Oh, nice. Darius won his first game. The heck? Oh, this trap. Yeah. Sorry, White. Well, okay. Yeah, already White's in big trouble. Yeah, D6 I think it's just a mistake. Probably, I don't know, castle or something. London system. Yeah, London's nice and solid. I mean, it's a good opening, but I don't know if it should be like your main opening because I don't know. You don't get the kind of rich positions that other openings offer, such as E4 openings or the King's Gambit. Oh, this kid. Yeah, Kid Fire really likes to play like this. Really suits his style. All right, should be a good one. Unicorn Pink. Will's also in the hunt. Yeah, sometimes I like delaying castle just to like go d6 first and then bishop e6. Yeah, I don't really like this for black, but it's defensible. Don't worry, Will. We'll talk more about openings next time I see you. Oh, Darius is playing one of the top dogs. Got a pretty nice position. Yeah, it should be a good game. Darion and Sarah Skanda. Ooh, that check. Yeah. So now white can't castle. Knights could become under attack here, though. Yeah, so Kid Fire loves the castle queen side, just attack his opponents. So I do want to get some games from other sections as well. Blocks up 2 pawns. Yeah, other games look good, so I guess we'll sit on this one because it's top rated game. All right. Yeah, black's trying to trade off the bat bishop. Definitely white's a little bit better, but nothing too crazy. So who should we watch? Probably Kid Fire, but not on this one. Oh, so black actually queenside castle also, so white doesn't get the attack they really like. No, he took that pretty quick. All right, cool. So let's see what happens. Oh my god. Gotta get that higher. Just crazy. Yeah, I was playing a lot of blindfold blitz on one of my accounts, and I lost a bunch of points. I don't know. I don't think I played blindfold on this account though, so I don't know why my rating is so low. Just probably need to play more. This is the fire. Oh, nice. Rohan's over 2,000 in rapid. I don't think I played any rapid games yet. Yeah, so it looks like he took on c6 to then get a knight on e5. Yeah, I guess white's a little better, but it's still like basically start of the middle game. All right, white's still trying to figure out what to do about this bishop. Oh, Rohan goes ahead and trades that. Okay, so now trades the good knight, or let's say a strong knight, to then get the 2 bishops against bishop and the knight. So having the 2 bishops is a bit of an advantage. Bishops are just a little bit better than knights. And he's trying to get cooking. Let's see what happens. Rohan's a very fast player, very confident player. And it's good to play with confidence, but Once you start playing stronger players, you need to slow down. So we'll see. Can Unicorn Pink take advantage of Rohan's speediness? All right, let's see what happened here. Oh, he went rook here, captures. Okay. Then b5. Okay. Well, c4. We could have some simplifications here. So he went there. Yeah, obviously you can't take. It's pinned. No, I guess it helps white. Maybe, but definitely black is still cruising. What's going on here? Oh, this one. Okay, black protects the rooks. Someone's blitzing. Okay. Yeah, white's really trying to make some pawn weaknesses. I don't know, it might just be too late. Yeah, black just ignores it and it's like, alright, I'll just keep taking pawns. Up 3 pawns now. You know, being up just 1 pawn might be manageable, or being down 1 pawn, but 2 or 3, that's probably just way too much. Yeah, you know, you can win a pawn, but well, let's see what black does. Might still not be enough. Oh, maybe black just missed that. Well, oh, you don't want to miss that. But luckily for black, shouldn't make too much of a difference. Wow, he doesn't take. Yeah, definitely thought it should have just taken. Now you got 2 pawns rolling down the field. Now, okay, about to win another one. Maybe it's now defensible. So not a great series of moves by black. Threw away a large part of the advantage, but we'll see. Safe position, not like black can lose. Yep, get yourself. Stop the pawn. Well, so this is, you know, in the textbooks, a drawn position, but you never know. All right, this will be fun. You know, Rowan's trying, but I don't know if something's happening. Oh, wait, someone won a piece? Oh, yeah, I was worried about that knight. All right, so, okay. Well, that's that. Hmm. Oh, no. What happened? Well, I mean, okay. Hold on. Oh, well, it's a couple drawing techniques. Best thing is just to park yourself here. So what do you do? Oh, you know what the issue is? The rook's in front of the pawn. Thinking of things when the rook's behind, when like the rooks are reversed. Ooh. All right, that's a lot harder. But definitely white shouldn't just push the pawn. Shoot, I don't know. Maybe it's just a loss. All right. Well, black's going to win this, but white at least kept things interesting. Hmm. Oh, wait. All right, this is a good one, too. Just Swamp working on his attack. So we have K12, K8. Mm. So black's up a pawn. Weird position. All right. Yeah, like just want to try and bring some more pieces over to the king side. All right, so let's see what's going to happen in Rohan's game. Hmm. All right, let's go to a different game. Well, nothing's happened. All right, this one might be fast developing. See, can white stop the march? Yeah, white just can't really get a pass pawn, so. Is there another game in K4 that. No. Oh, no, this is it. Okay, black starts to bring back some pieces, maybe to help his king. Okay. Okay, knight c4 is played. Yeah, this looks pretty joyless for white, I gotta say. Hence joyless for me to watch. I think, white's doing the best job they can, so keep an eye on this. Yeah, I mean, Rohan's games are always fun, so I tend to gravitate towards them. He's usually up there playing for the top spot. So queen f4 was played. Yeah, rook d1. Thought maybe he's trying to stop the knight from coming here. Just looks a little weird. All right, so we have a check. We have a fork. We'll see if black snatches the pawn. Seeing how strong the queens can be. So, all right. Yeah, just go king b1. Makes sense. It's just getting more joyless. Just one hasn't moved. This looks like Rohan's watching this game also. All right, he does steal the pawn. Yeah, it's probably what I would have done as well. Mm-hmm. See, can Rohan find some initiative as he's frequently very good at stirring up? Or will he go rook e to g1? A move I've also seen many, many times. Yeah, I doubt he was going to do that, though. Yeah, queen is kind of like trapped in a way. So now she can't easily jump back. I don't know if white can take advantage of it, though. All right, just swap move, bishop g5. King is coming in over here. Okay. All right, let's go back. So queen d2 hops around. All right. All right. So in this one, I think, yeah, I think taking and then here would win it. Would have won it. Oh no, but then this hangs. Never mind. Okay. Well, it's good for white. He's got the king closer. Can help keep an eye on things. Yeah, I would have taken that. Get yourself over there. Knight B1. All right, yeah. So if I think this works, right? If you take the knight A2, actually promotes. So here, wow, looks like white's, kind of managed to contain the rooks. Well, I mean, they're gone. So clearly he contained them. Ooh, is that knight trapped? A2. Then king B2. I think the knight is. Oh, it's. No, I guess it's not trapped, but you're gonna lose that pawn. Still tough for white because you have the isolated pawn, but definitely much preferable to the nightmare you were in. Cool. This should be pretty fun. All right, just wants opponent played h6. Yeah, threat was obviously to take and then come down here. Rohan has chased the queen out, but he's still down a pawn. Yeah, good. So white didn't want to go here because then you fall into the fork. So you got to go here. Oh, shoot, but then there's that fork. Dang it. That stinks. Yeah, the knight is trapped for the moment, but it probably won't last. And it's close. It's close. Oh, it's funny. The king almost trapped the knight over here, and he marches back the other way. Man, yeah, that's the thing. The knights are just so slow. So even the king, as slow as it is, was able to go across the board and still get it. Oh, that's pretty funny. Always trying to look for humor in the situations. Oh, he's just gonna drop it. So I thought black could have tried like G5, G4, but okay. Black probably could still draw because you got two pawns. But I don't think white's in danger anymore. So sure Jeff Swan was thinking about taking that pawn. I would have been, but he decides to retreat. Yeah, I mean I don't see like a clear path after that, but definitely interesting. Enthralling. Sorry. Should not use that adjective. Let's see. The queen is steadily making her way back. What did Rohan do? Okay. Oh, yeah, this was not a good idea. What did he do? Oh, yeah, nice e5. No, I should have safeguarded this guy. Oh, God, who knows? No, I don't even know anymore. What's gonna happen? Well, once you lose this pawn, it's almost certainly a draw. Well, this is a good one. Very, back and forth game. White defended really well when everything looked hopeless. He traps the knight on both sides of the board. Now he has to figure out what to do here. Have a knight for 2 pawns. Okay, let's see, quick look. Oh, fork time. Yeah, that is not good. Let's see what Rohan's going to do. All right, Black's still thinking here. Rohan's tough, though. Even when he's losing, he's always looking for tactics. So Black should be on their guard. But Unicorn Pink, I think, has got the game so far. All right, oh Josh, really thinking what to do here. All right, a lot of moves happening in Rohan's game. Well, look, as soon as Ojas moves, we'll go back. But all right, what's the time? Looks like Kid Fire and Unicorn Pink are moving fairly quickly. Rook and pawn against the bishop. Oh, let's see. Wow, he actually took. Yeah, I was thinking white might do that. So black could get the piece back, but now pawns fly off the board. Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta take the piece. Well, it's going for like a win, but it's just a draw. Alright. Well, I could have hung on to the pawn, but it's probably just a draw no matter what. So, yeah, no, this was a good game. So I predict we'll get a draw any second. Okay, just once game, he went 94. Oops. Oh, now black forced the trade of queens. It's looking worse by the second. Well, they're still playing it out. All right, yeah, good game, guys. So K4 starts in 5 minutes. All right, got a lot of great games still happening. Oh. All right, Darius has the queen. Ooh. What is going on? So we're looking at it from black's point of view. So pawns are going this way. White is going down. Yes, all black. You got the queen plus a pawn about to promote. So white needs something good. Or not Darius. Jess Warren and his partner just traded queen or traded pieces. All right, still looks pretty equal. Wait, shoot. Oh no, Darius has the rooks. I'm just all discombobulated. All right, let's see what Darius can do. You know, Black's king is not in a great spot, so that could help. But White's got to figure out what to do about the pawn. It's one step away from promoting. All right, as soon as Darius moves, we'll come back. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, you gotta just give up that piece. Alright, so it looks like black should win. Barry's tried to check. Yeah, we got equal game here. See what happens. Alright, it's looking like white or black's gonna probably win. We'll walk into a fork. Okay. Wait, no. Sorry. Will was the one. No, he walked into the fork. It's K8. Okay. Yeah, looks like black's gonna win. Alright, so we got just Swant and Jay Morris. Let's see. Yeah, black's gotta deal with this. Yeah, maybe white's just winning a pawn. But the double rook ending is hard to predict. So we'll see. Alright, so black has to just give it up, but can maybe try to put some pressure on the D pawn. See what happens. All right, Heuristic Mind and Fishdom Legend. About to face off. Ooh. All right, Sri Nani had a nice win. Yeah, and I mean, okay, looks like there's 4 rounds today, so still 1 round to go. All right, so just hang in there. Still looking for your first win. You'll get there. Oh, okay. B4. Strange move. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Just one's on the verge of winning a pawn. But will it be enough when the double rook ended? Then we got first place matchup in K4 between Fishdom Legend and Heuristic Mind. All right. White's gaining a lot of space. So B4 looked odd on its own, but combined with C4, it kind of made sense in this game. All right, time's fairly equal, so that's good for black. You don't want to be behind on material and on time, do you? Oh, I just got it. All right, look at Onid MV chess in the K8. Sure. I thought in the other sections people were either winning or losing, but let's see. We don't have to worry about missing too much. Oh, it's a game that I already finished. Yeah, this Italian game's gotten really popular. I think Magnus has really popularized it. Just a nice way for white to play and just get a good game. So knight d4 loses a pawn. That's the only drawback. Yeah, now this is looking pretty strong. Yeah, f4 was just really strong, and now they trap the bishop. Check. Yeah, and then white's just going to be down. I mean, white's going to be up a couple bishops. Yeah, you could even take because you could always. No, you can't. I mean, you don't have to take. You can just go back. And, yeah, 2 bishops are just too much. Yeah, no, a tough game for black. I mean, just didn't make any big mistakes. Just dropped a pawn and then dropping the piece. So I don't know what you could do. I mean, I hate to do a move like g6 because this is probably still going to come anyway. But maybe g6 is the best idea. Alright, so white's now up a pawn, but rooks and queens still on the board. Alright, this game's still pretty locked up. Yeah, black's winning in these games in K8. Oh, these guys just started. And it's the only game left in, yeah, K12. Yeah. Oh, looks like Ben made kind of a comeback in his game. Thought white was doing pretty well, unless I got the colors wrong. Oh, we got, all right, this game is just a little crazy. Everyone's in danger here. Yeah, H3, it now allows, yeah, okay. It's just kind of a lot of craziness. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I missed a few things, but all right, good game, guys. It's like, hmm. Oh, just one played F4. Okay. I don't know. It kind of exposes the king a little bit. I don't know if I would have played F4, but okay. Let's see how it works out. I don't know. To the person who called me, it's like having a narrator. Sometimes I can be an unreliable narrator. So definitely, always look for yourself. You know, could make some mistakes or just misjudge positions. So you should always think for yourself. Even in books, great players make mistakes sometimes. It's kind of fun, like rereading the old books that have been issued in a new edition. For example, like Art of Attack was written, I guess, I don't know, a few decades ago, and it was released in an updated edition. And, you just kind of see the mistakes corrected. And even strong players, sometimes make mistakes. It's a little less nowadays because of like computers can double check all the analysis, but back then, even like world champions like Capablanca, Aljolkin, sometimes they made mistakes when they were annotating their games. All right, so Queen E5 is playing. Hmm. Well, now Black has to decide to trade queens. It's tough defending. I mean, you just gotta try to frustrate your opponent. Don't let them have any simple tricks. And don't go all crazy if you don't have to. You can just kind of sit passively. And maybe they'll get frustrated and mess up. So, yeah, at first this looks bad because F takes, but then then rook takes. So you have to take back with the rook. It just looks a little awkward now with the rooks out here. But what does black do? Oh, okay. We got some tactics. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, f6 was played. All right, we'll see what white does, but we'll stay here for a sec. Yeah, I think you gotta go rook back. I mean, last thing you want to do is imprison your rook here. So now black wins the pawn back, get the 7th rank, but it's looking just like a draw. So queen e5 was a mistake. Oh, okay, a lot of players talk. See what you guys thought. All right, try and keep pace. Yeah, I guess black. I don't know. Black could have checked and then come here, but I don't mind. Just this because now you pin the black or the white king to the back rank. So yeah, still just kind of looks like a draw. And actually, I like this better than going like rook b5, which is just awkward. But hey, definitely just want to offer a draw. You're not gonna make him prove it. I think the player should keep playing it out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we all know it's a draw, but still make the person prove it. And with the time, it could be interesting. It could be an intriguing finish. Yeah, like Alana says, too much material on the board left to determine if it's a draw. True. Okay. We got a player who's hoping for not a draw, which would then push them back further. So yeah, now there's an opportunity if you want trade here, and the position becomes a little unbalanced. What? Uh, yeah, I'm not sure the point of it. All right, so yeah, he does it. Yeah, I like this a lot. Rook b5. This h4 pawn's not looking that great. So yeah, and then obviously the rook on a3 is just abominable. But you got to do it. Protect your pawn. So is it still a draw? I don't know, but definitely all black. All right, so catch you guys up. So, all right, black starts pushing. It's got a majority over there. Maybe you should have tried. I don't know. Oh, it takes with the king. Okay. Yeah, it's just looking like a draw. Is there any opportunity maybe to, instead of rushing the pawns forward, maybe for black to come around? I don't know. Maybe g6 and come this way. Because I think if you trade too many pawns, it's just going to be a draw. So black's the higher rated player. Yeah, I don't like g5 either, Alana. I agree with you. Black's higher rated player, USCF. Oh, geez. Oh, shoot. King g4 was played. Sorry, I should. But then rook a4. Oh, geez. Too far away. Wow. What a reversal. Yeah, tough game, guys. Good job. Just swant. Find a way to win. See, that's why you don't offer draws. My one very large sample size. But it's true. Some games, you might take a draw, but you could have had a chance to win. All right, we got Fishdom and Heuristic Mind. So, thought, was this a possibility? I don't know. Bishop a3 looked irritating. Because if here, you can always go back. All right, Heuristic Mind's up a pawn. Oops. Probably pretty happy. Ojas is up a bishop thing. All right, a lot of players with two. Okay, looks like it's going to be fun. And I guess K12 will start in like 5 minutes. Oh, another Italian game. Yeah, no, this is kind of what Black wants, so I think Black should be pretty happy out of the opening. All right. So this is from K8, which kind of just started the third round. This is from K4. It's like one of the final games remaining. Yeah, Black's definitely very happy. All right, tons of time in these games, so wait. How can K4 what? Alright, they must be like blitzing their games or something. Alright. Only 2 games left, but like see how much time is on the clock. Alright. Huh. Yeah, that would have been. Well, wish I had more to say. Yeah, no, I like black though. Ooh, that's a nice Arabian mate. Nice. Darius and Will. Oh, they've actually never played before. Hmm. All right, cool. Looks like Darian got a win. Good. All right, still looking for your first win. You still have a lot of time. 1 round left, so don't give up. Just try to hang in there. All right, game for first. There's still one round left after this. Okay. Yeah, no, I kind of. Well, it looks kind of like a Tarash, but like the different colors. Yeah. Black just looks more natural because I'm not sure what the bishop's doing here. Looks just easier for black to play. Like isolated pawn, I'm usually pretty partial to that, but because white's pieces aren't really in correct places, I think black's just better. I don't know if you, I mean, I guess e6, okay. I think black just is like blocking things up on d5 and hard to get, the push that you'd like to when you have an isolated pawn. Oh man, Fishdom is crunching away. Oh, this is for the championship in K4. Who's winning? Black's winning. They're up a pawn. Or she's up a pawn. But it's gonna take a while. That's for sure. So now Black's also building a lead on time, so that definitely benefits her. Alright, knight e4. Yeah, I don't really see how White's gonna get much counterplay. Alright, let's see what Black does. Nothing. Well, now things looking a little bit better. I don't think Black needed to really do that. Because now you give White at least something. The pawn's protected. You can always try to push now. That looks a little more likely than before. I'm not sure about that. Alright, your Sig9 went. F5. Had to be expected by White. That's definitely one of the more natural moves. Hmm. keep it. So this is K12, K4, and K8. Okay. Hmm. White's still crunching away. We've already kind of talked about this position. Yeah, just the more I look at it, the more I like black. But what do you do? Definitely black's deciding. Can I go after this pawn? What should I do? And Fishdome's trying to decide what to do about that. Oh, somebody moved? Yeah, when you start doing moves like this, something's not really going correctly. Having to move that knight from such a great square. Alright, so yeah, it looked like, there was threats to trap the queen, but she always seemed to escape. So they just trade queens and yep, black's still working on that pawn. Alright, black just goes there. Alright, I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Knight b6. Now how do you protect the c pawn? I don't know. I think Fishdome's in trouble. It's taking so much time too. Well, as soon as someone moves, we'll just go to that game. But everyone's taking too much time. Just quickly move, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely want you guys to take your time. Watch this one. This is the championship game in K12 with one round to go after this. Nope, who moved? Here. All right, rook a7. Yeah, you gotta just go for some counterplay because you can't protect your pawn. Queen a5. Okay. All right, I'll go back here. All right, heuristic mine takes. Just letting. I don't know. I don't see many drawback to just guarding this pawn, unless I'm just missing something. Oh, you are attacking the bishop. I forgot about that. See, like I said, unreliable narrator. Well, I guess it kind of ends up being the same thing. But hey, does she even want to protect the pawn? Maybe she doesn't even care. All right, there she goes. Yeah, I think, why not? Because you also don't want to let White's rook get active on the 7th rank, where it's a pig. Pig's out on all the pawns. Okay. Yeah, attacking the D pawn. It's like, what does White do? Man, the pawns were just really hard to defend. It didn't seem like Black had the biggest advantage, but it's like, White's pieces can't really work together. I mean, you succeeded in making this rook really passive, but like Black can just start the march of pawns, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. Okay, knight c4 was played. Anyone watching this game? 3 people. Yeah, this game, I mean, hasn't really changed too much. Still kind of like Black. You got nice knight here. Open files, so yeah. Oh, this pawn also is isolated. This pawn it sort of looked isolated, but I just realized that's there. So. Yeah, bishop f6 makes a lot of sense. Now the queen comes over to. Yeah, Black's sort of flailing. It all kind of started. Well, I mean, can't like prove this, but yeah, it started with this kind of decision. I don't know. I like just keeping this guy here and just build your guys up and not sure what White's gonna do. But now at least White has some dynamic potential. C4. Yeah, and this is now kind of just rolling for White. All right, so E4 is played, moves. Yeah, all right. So this is probably gonna be win for Black. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. King H8 display. Yeah, like black just taking it slow. No need to rush. Oh, yeah, rook e5 is irritating. This is the top game in K12. Top game in K8. Queen H5, only move, or H4. I mean, I guess there was also G5, but it's pretty awful. Not a lot of room for the queen. Can just want trap it. No. All right. Okay. He's going for it though. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it does it. Looks like I'm missing something. So the queen is looks pretty trapped. All right. So black gives up queen for 2 pieces. And now this moment's always a little dangerous because you've used energy in winning the queen. So now the rest of your pieces maybe aren't ready then for the next step because they've all been used in that one mission that's now been completed. Yeah, like just protecting the pawn and making scan the king maybe off this diagonal. All right, we'll see if black can pull this out. Well, it's looking definitely very good for white. Yeah, there's Kid Fire. Always checking up on Just Wants games. Very nosy. Let's see. No, all right. Both players are like, all right, let's move our king to the corner. I like black's doing it better than white because black, you might be trying to get off this sort of open diagonal. Oops. But white, it doesn't really make as much sense because there's less defense here. I just don't really get it. Knight d5 I was worried about. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, tonight could become a big problem because it could just be really powerful. Hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, I think white has great chances, but it's still tricky. And this game is still in the middle game pretty much, though I like black here in that one. All right, so I think we're gonna stop the stream here. Um, yeah, but a lot of great games. Not as many hair-raising moments as in the past, which is, I guess, both good and bad. Um, and I think a lot of players have really improved throughout the year. So good luck to everybody. Whether you're playing for first or you're just trying for your first points. And I hope to see you guys back in a few weeks. All right, so bye, everybody.